Ugh, like the comic book Twitter is straight AIDS. Drama Talk. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Drawn Talk. It's your boy Tyler. Today we're going to be talking about how to become the best creator that you can in 2020. I'm going to be giving you 3 tips that I think that you should be doing. I'm going to be doing them to be a better creator in 2020. So let's do this. Tip number 1, start a daily routine. This is the hardest one, I believe, but it's one I think that's going to have the greatest impact. Making a daily routine means that you're going to find time every single day to either write, to draw, to plot out some ideas, to read, to fill your creative bank account, to find ways to spark up new ideas to get you to improve in 2020. You know, if you only have, an hour a day and you want to, maybe you want to watch Netflix, maybe you want to play some video games. Maybe instead of doing that, shave maybe 30 minutes of that time. Instead of playing video games and watching TV for an hour, maybe spend 30 minutes doing that and then spend another 30 minutes practicing your writing, practicing your drawing, coming up with new ideas. There are so many ways that we can find time in our day-to-day routine if we were to take out all the stuff that is useless and not really doing anything. Now don't get me wrong, I play my fair share of video games, I watch my fair share of TV. However, I do try to make time every single day to make comic books, whether that's writing, plotting, or drawing and sketching. Tip number 2 is something that I am really focusing on this year. I'm really focusing on, and that is being better about who I associate myself with. Let me explain what I mean. Man, there are so many freaking toxic people out there. I mean, go on Twitter. Like the comic book Twitter is straight AIDS. And so I'm trying to align myself this year with people who have the same goals as me, who have the same positive energy as me, and just people who don't want to start drama. I am so sick of drama. I'm so sick of people who are in drama. I'm so sick of all of it. It's so time consuming. It's so draining. And I'm just not a part of it. That's why I'm not really on Twitter as much anymore. It's why I'm not really following all these live streams, who said this, who did what. It's all just so stupid. And it's just time consuming, and I just want to be making comics. I just want to be making comics. I want to be writing. I want to make art. And I don't want to have to catch up on who said what and who did this. No, it's pointless. And so if you are a creator and you come to me and you say, hey, I want to be on your show or I want to do this, there's a chance that if I find you a toxic or something, I'm not gonna want to align you. In fact, the guests that you see on this show in 2020, you're gonna see that I'm not gonna have as many guests as you might have seen in previous years, because I'm gonna be filtering who I have. Because I don't want people who are going to bring me down or who are bringing others down in this awesome community. So that's tip number 2. Make sure that you associate with people who have the same goals, dreams, and plans as you. And tip number 3 is to not be stagnant this year, aka be honest with yourself. Look in the mirror and be like, man, I need to improve. Look in the mirror and say, I'm not doing well. Look into the mirror and say, my art is terrible, my writing is terrible, and I need to make a freaking game plan, okay? There's nothing wrong with being honest with yourself and saying that you need to improve, all right? Two and a half years ago, I looked at my art. I wasn't very happy with it. I told myself, gosh, if I don't improve, I'm just gonna quit. Luckily, I found a way to reinvigorate my art and to learn and improve, but I'm constantly still doing that. I'm constantly trying to learn and improve and find new ways that work for me to improve. So do the same with yourself. Look at your art, look at your writing, ask yourself, am I where I wanna be? Am I doing what I want to do? And if you are not doing that, if you can honestly look at yourself in the mirror and say you aren't doing it, you're on the right path. If you do look at yourself in the mirror and say I'm perfect and I'm doing everything I can and I'm doing everything perfectly, then there's really no way that you can improve in 2020. There's no way that you can level up. If you are stagnant in where you are, you're just not gonna do well. I got a ton of comic books back here, and I've got a ton of Walking Dead graphic novels. Now, Charlie Adler was the artist for over 100 issues of Walking Dead, and he said that every page he wanted to improve because he wasn't happy with the page previous. And this is a guy who's drawing Walking Dead. He's making oogles and oogles amount of money, and yet he's still saying, I want to improve from the page previous. So yeah, guys, those are my 3 tips for 2020. Let's go over them again. Get a daily routine, associate with better people, and constantly improve, aka be honest with yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, am I where I want to be at? Thank you so much for watching. Remember to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Check me out on patreon.com/drawingtalk, where I'm giving away a free 100-page sci-fi graphic novel. If you want to see what that's like, down below is a link to an email list. If you put your email in, I'll send you the first 20 pages for free. That's down in the link below. Also, remember to go check out Demons on Indiegogo, link in the description as well. I'm on the final pages of it. It's super exciting, and I'm going to be sending it off to the printer soon. Peace.